accident. It involved multiple vehicles, including a semi hauling fireworks. What we're learning about that situation.
And the winter storm may be gone, but lake effect snow and strong westerly winds along with single-digit temperatures will keep driving conditions on the poor side today. Your West Michigan forecast is straight ahead.
An overnight hostage situation has taken place following the violent events in France. Hear what investigators are doing as they attempt to close in on the suspects. We will get to your forecast in just a moment, but first we are following significant breaking news around West Michigan. First, in the Galesburg area of Kalamazoo County, an entire portion of eastbound I94 is completely shut down as a result of what you're seeing on your screen right there. A multi-vehicle pileup that involves semis, including one that is carrying a load of fireworks. Now, we're told there's at least one fatality. Our Darren Cunningham has been making his way to the crash this morning and following posts on social media. Darren, can you hear us this morning?
Yes, Mike, I can hear you. I'm right in the thick of it. Vehicles actually caught fire in this pileup. To make matters worse, as you mentioned, one of the semis is actually hauling fireworks. There's a large, wow, it's still going. There's a very large plume of smoke in the air directly in front of me here. Vehicles are off in the ditches leading up to this crash. I can see semis off the median. Our photographer, Chris Sage, actually went up a little further to take a closer look. But yes, I'm told there may be casualties in this pileup. I confirmed that with Galesburg Police Chief Jeff Hepler. Vehicles right now are being rerouted off of I94. So as we were heading here, there's the climax exit. Vehicles were being routed off of that exit. I came up. There's a sergeant here giving directions right now. We may have to end up leaving this area, but there's a lot going on right now. You may be able to hear the sirens. A lot of first responders. There's actually a bus on the other side of the highway heading in the opposite direction. Possibly, I'm guessing to take some of these folks who are in these vehicles off of the highway. There's just really a lot going on right now. We're at, I think, a pretty safe distance. If we weren't, I'm sure first responders would suspect.
And Darren, what else are you seeing at this point? Anybody leaving their vehicles, additional ambulance, first responders at the scene at this point?
Yeah, well, as I speak, that bus actually just stopped. There was a bus coming up on the wrong side of the highway. Obviously, they shut down both sides of the highway at this point. People are getting onto those buses, so I'm not sure who these folks are. I'm guessing some of them were in some of the vehicles that may have wrecked. But everyone out here we're at a standstill right now at this point. Firefighters are up there right now trying to put out a fire. I'm going to actually walk a little bit closer without.
Darren, question for you. How many, I know we've heard dozens of vehicles, and even from the video that was sent to us from a witness, it looks like there are, dozens of vehicles. Any idea how many may be involved here?
At this point, without an aerial, without looking, from a higher view or getting an official count, it's really hard to tell how many there are right now. Oh my God, this semi truck is on fire right now. I got a closer look of what's going on. There's a semi truck. I'm gonna move out the way. That's backing up right now. What they're doing on this side of the highway, on the eastbound side, they're having the semi trucks, all the vehicles back up. They're on this side of the highway backing up. I mean, there's just nowhere to go. It's gridlocked. It's completely shut down. Where that fire is going on right now. It's quite a scene. I've never seen anything like this.
And Darren, speaking of that scene at the fire, we know that semi was hauling fireworks. Describe the size of that fire. Has it spread? Is it affecting any other vehicles? What are you seeing from that initial semi carrying that firework load?
From where I'm looking now, it looks like the fire is. It's hard to tell from here. I mean, you've got smoke. I see fire. I'm seeing fire in three different spots. So I don't know if it's the same truck. I can't tell if it's the cabin or the back of the truck. So I'm seeing multiple spots where fires. There are lots of lights up there, lots of first responders up there. There's a fire truck up there, obviously, trying to put this fire out. So
and
it's really
of course,
it's overwhelming here.
Absolutely, and of course we want you to be safe. We know that you said that you're at a higher elevation, but as far as the other bystanders and people driving those cars, are police diverting them? What are police doing to try and control the situation? You mentioned they're trying to get you off the road at this point.
No, they haven't. There were about I'd say a dozen people right here where I was. They had those folks get onto that bus, that city bus that pulled up. So it's pretty much me right here where I am. We're at turnabout. So a lot of the folks that are behind us are using the turnabout to get off the highway. So everything in front of me, like I said, several semi trucks right in front of me here. The other side of the highway is completely shut down. They're using that side as sort of a staging area, if you will, for some of the first responders' vehicles as well as that bus. So quite a thing. There's another semi truck that's backing up. So they're trying to get people out of here. It's very slippery. We were actually driving when we were trying to get here, trying to weave through the traffic safely. It was very slippery going, 20, 25 miles an hour. So I can only imagine what those folks were experiencing when they, all of a sudden, I'm guessing just a chain reaction of events.
All right, Darren, we're going to let you try and collect some more information and get at a safe distance away from all that action going on there, and we'll try and get back to you as soon as we can.
Thank you for that report.
All right.
Okay, thank you. All right.
And that's not the only major traffic issue that we are dealing with this morning. We're also learning more about accidents on Kent County highways. Yeah,
that's right. Our Paul Cicchini has more now live from the scene. Paul, what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, Dana, we are actually on the northbound side of 131. You can see traffic is moving now. Just a few minutes ago, maybe 10 minutes actually, an accident was cleared that was just north of the Franklin exit. Now, there are a couple of other accidents that have taken place. Southbound 131 at 44th Street was blocked due to multiple crashes. And then a semi jackknifed on westbound M6 at the Kalamazoo exit. Now, the westbound traffic could still be diverted off the ramp at Kalamazoo, according to MDOT, and you could actually get on M6 just past the Kalamazoo exit. So the jackknifed semi happened basically right at that interchange, but it was, stopping the flow of traffic westbound there. Last night, we went on a ride along with the Allegan County Sheriff's Department, and, just to reiterate some of the things that they said, when you're out in these conditions, turn your lights on. Travel at a slower rate of speed than you probably think is necessary, because the snow is obviously hard packed. There's going to be ice underneath that snow. It's too cold